Appeals decision declaring the Finance Act 2023 unconstitutional. The orders issued by the Supreme Court are meant to allow the government to use the Finance Act 2023 for tax collection as the case pens hearing on the 10th of September this month. This is after the Court of Appeals ruling in July 2024 that declared the entire Finance Act 2023 unconstitutional, as GOtv now explains.
The Supreme Court has put on hold on the Court of Appeals decision that declared the Finance Act 2023 unconstitutional. In its ruling, the Supreme Court criticized the lower court's decision, noting that it created uncertainty around revenue measures and potential challenges for government operations if the act were to be deemed unconstitutional. The Supreme Court stressing that it is in the public's interest to keep the Finance Act in effect while the appeal is ongoing. This is because if the Act's effects were reversed later and the appeal succeeded, it could be difficult or impossible to restore the Act's provisions. The decision comes in response to appeals filed by the Cabinet Secretary for National Treasury and Planning, along with 4 other government officials against the Court of Appeals decision. The decision by the High Court was initially overturned by the Court of Appeal following a petition challenging the constitutionality of the mentioned act, and among the petitioners was Busia Senator Okia Omtata. However, in granting the conservatory orders, the Supreme Court emphasized the importance of maintaining administrative stability and avoiding disruptions in public administration. The orders effectively stay the Court of Appeals declarations that nullify the Finance Act, allowing the government to continue its operations while the legal battle plays out. The ruling states, and I quote, "A conservatory order is hereby issued suspending and staying the declarations in Orders 3, 4, 6, 7 issued in the Court of Appeal judgment dated 31st of July, the year 2024 in civil appeals, pending the hearing and determination of the consolidated appeal before this court." End of quote. The Finance Bill roller coaster has been shuttering the collection of several taxes, namely Income Tax Act, Value Added Tax Act, Excise Duty Act, Retirement Benefits Act, and Export Processing Zones Act. But now the Supreme Court's ruling is a significant relief for President William Ruto's administration, especially after the Finance Bill 2024 was withdrawn in response to the intense Gen Z protest. GOtv, TV 47.
Prominent businessman Jimmy Wanjigi has been